The unhappy end of President Joe Biden's term. On January 20th, when President Joe Biden leaves office, the United States will witness not only the end of a presidential term, but also the farewell to a veteran politician who has been in politics for more than half a century. Mr. Biden succeeded Donald Trump 4 years ago with the mission of freeing the United States from the legacy of his predecessor. However, the irony lies in the fact that Mr. Trump, after losing the election, was supported by the majority of voters to return to the White House. Subscribe. This makes Mr. Biden's term tragicomic. Despite facing many challenges, Mr. Biden has achieved some remarkable achievements. Domestically, he successfully dealt with the COVID-19 pandemic, reduced inflation, and introduced large financial packages to upgrade infrastructure, promote green energy, and combat climate change. However, these achievements have not been effectively communicated to the public for clear recognition. Americans focused primarily on the high cost of living and inflation, which, although falling, still weighed on the economy. The immigration crisis and deep social divisions further complicated his tenure. The Republican Party's fierce lack of cooperation made many of his policies difficult. In foreign affairs, Biden restored America's leadership in the West, united allies in dealing with Russia, and supported Ukraine. These efforts, while significant, were overshadowed by protracted conflicts in the Middle East, North Africa, and the Gulf, along with concerns about his age and health. In fact, Biden has made America different from the Trump era, but these changes are not profound enough to have lasting effects. His forced abandonment of his re-election bid has made his leadership image less convincing in the eyes of the public. In the recent presidential election, issues such as inflation and immigration became the focus. Although Mr. Biden made progress in reducing inflation and controlling illegal immigration, this was not enough to change the general view of voters. The people's dissatisfaction with the economy and the shortcomings of the administration's media policy became a big advantage for Mr. Trump. When leaving the White House, Mr. Biden can affirm that he has fulfilled many of his election promises. However, his ambition to free America from the influence of Mr. Trump has not succeeded. This means that his governing imprint will be quickly canceled or overshadowed by his successor. Mr. Biden's tenure has been a mixture of successes and failures. His efforts to bring change to America and the world, while important, have not been fairly evaluated by the people. This is an unhappy ending to a challenging term.